I wish you all the best and have an excellent 1.5 days of learning and fun. Thank you.
रुक अपनी वापस जा रहा है ये देखो ना
Should I just stand here? Shona, come here. Thank you so much.
Program. Some of you all may have been there when we had the inaugural ceremony, and I said very clearly in that program that we have on the internet. So whatever the basic research this morning, it's not only cure, but an emphasis on the quality of life and getting people back to a near normal life after cancer treatment. So that's why we are here. This is something at the Tata Memorial Hospital that we give a lot of emphasis to apart from treatment. It's rehabilitation.
Ask you to say a few words, please.
Thank you so much. Good morning, members of the press, and thank you so much for being here in such large numbers. Dr. De Cruz, Dr. Nag, Devika, and of course Lisa. Me being here probably on this dais is probably probably the odd one out over here, because everybody else on this dais has done so much, has put in so much of effort towards this initiative and bringing about awareness of breast cancer. And I think everybody knows the amount of work that Devika over the years has been tirelessly, working towards this cause. So I think that's absolutely amazing. I'm just here so I can lend my support. I've known Lisa for really, really, really long. She's somebody who I have seen over the years, and I've had the pleasure of knowing, working with, and of course I've got to know her really closely over the last couple of years. I've yet to see somebody as spirited, as strong, and as beautiful as this lovely lady, because she's really been through a lot, but one would never be able to tell. She's fought through it. She's here, smiling, taking on the world, taking on every responsibility, and it's amazing to see such fighters. I mean, somebody like Lisa is such an inspiration. I mean, we all go through our hardships. We all go through our moments in life where we sit back and we say, why the hell is this happening to me, and why am I, whatever. We sit and grumble. I don't think we have the business to grumble when we see such amazing fighters over here, and yet look so absolutely radiant and lovely. Barring that's just adding a little more support, the pink eye. So all my love and all my support that you have always, and I'm just glad that I can be here for this conference, so we can, at the 4th annual breast cancer conference, where we can actually sit down and lend our support and be truly supportive and be there for everybody. So that's why I'm here, and I wish you all the very best in your initiative. And of course, the Tata Memorial, all the hard work that they've done over the years, I think one can never ever put that aside. Poonam, thank you so much for telling me, and I'm here because of that lady as well, who called me up and said it would really mean a lot, because it is a personal tragedy that we are going, a personal uphill task that we are going through in our family, and it would really mean a lot if you could be here. So thank you so much for doing that, and once again thank you all for being here today. Thank you.
Thank you, Malaika. That was wonderful, heartfelt, straight from the heart. I really appreciate you taking the time off. I know you girls are so busy with so much going on. You have a jhalak.
I just finished.
Yes, I know. Is that over with?
It is.
Wonderful.
On to the next.
So we look forward to that, and we know what it took for you to be here with us. We're really grateful. Lisa, may I invite you to say a few words on your commitment to the cause, how you feel about the Survivors Conference?
Well, thank you so much. And first, again, I want to commend Dr. De Cruz for being here and sharing his time and his insights, and taking time out of his busy schedule, as I know, and Malaika, who again is really a great dear friend, and also I believe a real icon of strength and female empowerment, and who, you know, I'm blessed to call a friend, and Devika as well, who has been indeed tirelessly fighting for the cause of cancer before it became an issue in my life, and it was always something that I was aware of, and then it took a very different significance, obviously, when I myself was diagnosed. So again, welcome everyone here tonight, and I'm taking off my shades because I do have pink eye. So I think I got a little bit too much into the theme of the breast cancer awareness. I wore pink, and I also managed to contract an eye infection. But you know what, as I said inside the conference, I think that I had a moment. Obviously I felt self-conscious, and I thought, oh my God, my photograph's going to be taken, I'm going to wear my sunglasses. But you know, when you've been through cancer, honestly, the little things don't matter as much. You know, and you have to take a moment and breathe and say, well, what is really important? It's okay, so I have an eye infection. A lot of people get eye infections. We're human beings. We laugh, we cry, we go through difficult times. And the point of being a human being is to share. What we have as human beings in common is our stories, our narratives, and our experiences. And that, again, is really what this conference is about. Why it is so important. Because we talk a lot about cancer awareness, we're talking about cancer breakthroughs in the medical sphere, but what people don't realize unless you've been through cancer is how difficult it is to pick up the pieces after you've been through cancer and rebuild your life and create a new normal. And what does that mean, and what is that going to look like? And there are so many questions. You know, please remember also that, of course, doctors and physicians today, with the new drugs, with the new therapies, are doing an amazing job healing our bodies. But as a cancer patient, it's up to you to heal beyond the body, to heal your mind, to heal psychologically, to heal mentally, to heal spiritually. And how have I changed? And these are all very, very significant questions that cancer patients need to address. And we need ongoing support. Just because we've left the hospital doors doesn't mean that the care and the healing stops. And we need to discuss these issues. And not just that, I believe that there are very valuable life lessons that someone who has gone through cancer can share to people who have not been touched by cancer. These are simply lessons in how to lead a better life. And that's what we're discussing here. So it's not just about, of course, addressing the fears that you have.